Hey everybody, Rob here for Southwest Florida Television. I'm back. Hello. Happy Saturday. It's about 7:35ish. 77 degrees. I'm on Vanderbilt Beach. I'm going to be walking north. I'm just north of the La Playa. Beautiful out here. Saw some absolutely breathtaking colors during my first live feed. I need to go back and watch that after this live feed and hit that share button. Please hit that share button. Wish you were out here with me. Got some glorious skies here. Absolutely glorious. Got an awesome video of them to share with you later. More piles of sand. A common sight along Florida's Gulf Coast. Are we gonna see more? Oh man. Everybody's on edge right now, wondering what's gonna happen. We're probably gonna see at least a tropical storm. 70% chance of development. At least that was last night's forecast. We'll see what today's is. Going to be Tropical Storm Milton, and it looks like it's headed right at us. All the models are pretty much showing it coming right over Southwest Florida somewhere. Looks like Wednesday might be the day. We're actually going to see some of the pre-rain tomorrow. The tide is still going out here. Not too rough. A few little waves lapping on the shore. It's gorgeous. If you were watching earlier this morning, you remember how that cloud just turned pink. Just about this much of it. Just a really vibrant pink. It's really cool. The video that I'm going to share later, there was color here. Then these clouds were all dark. This is rain, by the way, out there. And then we had some soft pastel colors like we do now up here. And it kind of just opened up in the middle here while I was recording the video. It's really cool to watch the changes in the clouds and the colors. That's what I was doing in between my live feeds. Sorry. Sometimes I get carried away. I just can't stop taking pictures and recording videos. I love my beach and I love sharing it with you. Please hit that share button. Gonna see rain this afternoon. That's how it goes. That's how it's gonna be going. See the clouds move in later today. The beeping of front end loaders. Moving sand. Oh, I hope the impact of that storm is minimal. And I pray to God that it just cuts across Florida and goes away. You don't want it going up where Helene went, my Lord. She was a meanie. Haven't heard anything from Wink TV. I don't know what their plans are there with all that video footage that they recorded of me walking and talking. I hope they found something usable. Rachel Cox Rosen sounded positive yesterday the other day when I was out here on the beach with her. Thursday. There were a lot of birds flying back and forth earlier. Now they're kind of slowed down. Gorgeous blue above those cloud tops there. So it's probably going to be raining tonight. I'd love to get out for a sunset. Try and talk Robert into coming out to the beach for a sunset. Thought last night we were going to maybe get a chance at one. I thought we were going to get a thunderstorm kind of rolling out into the Gulf, but it just really didn't present itself the way I was hoping. During this upcoming storm, I'll do my best to let you know what's going on. If possible, I will be out on the beach during the storm to let you see what's going on with the water levels. I know everybody's freaking out already over that. They're not really saying anything. It's too early to predict any of that. Right now it's just an invest. I think it's invest, I don't know what number, 92 or 99, I don't know. 99L or something, 92L, I don't know. An area of investigation, but it is definitely expected to intensify. All the conditions are favorable. And every single computer model shows it crossing South Florida. That's not good for South Florida. Even if it's just a rain event, we don't need all that rain. Please don't forget about all those folks whose lives were impacted by Hurricane Helene. The death toll's rising. So many people without homes, food, water, clothes. Still, communication. Communication is like, I mean, we've been down that road quite a few times after hurricanes, and just not being able to get in touch with people or the outside world and even watch the news, figure out what's going on. It's like horrible, horrible. And it's horrible on the other end when you have loved ones that are in that storm area and you're trying to get a hold of them. It's brutal. And let's not forget about all the first responders and the volunteers that are coming out from the woodwork. They're now waiting for the government to take care of things. The government was ridiculously slow in responding. Shame, shame, shame on FEMA. Shame on FEMA. They need to clean house with all these government organizations. God bless all the volunteers. There is a huge group of civilians that got together, a lot of them former Vietnam vets and Afghanistan vets that own helicopters, and they have been flying in supplies out of their own pocket. I think the last I heard there was like 70 of them, 70 helicopters they had gotten. That is amazing. We got a wonderful country, got a lot of wonderful people in our country. Just those rotten apples spoil it for everybody. What I love is just the contrast as I tilt up here. Look at how deep and dark blue that sky gets. Look at that. Glorious, glorious, glorious. Bird flying through there. Usually I'll pan the camera and the pelicans fly by as soon as I pan away or something like that. It's a beautiful, beautiful beach morning here. Beautiful morning for a walk. The sand all along here where I'm walking is nice and hard, fairly clean. Jason's done a good job getting the beach cleaned up. Ooh, I'm seeing a little glint of sunlight between the houses over here. Just saw it winking at me from in between the trees over here. Can you see it? Right down in here. Right? See it right in there? I love it when we're together and we get that first peek at the sun. I still don't know what's going to happen here along the beach as far as the sand. You know, I was told that folks that were removing the sand from their yards were not supposed to spread it out on the beach. And yet I saw a lot of places doing that. So I don't know what the official stand is with Collier County. I don't know what, the EPA or whatever. Ooh, there's that sun now. Woo. Getting a little opening here. Yeah. Bright, bright, bright. Going to be a bright, sunshiny morning. Clouds later, but it's sunny this morning. Machines working up there. If you can't see him, you can probably hear him. Spent yesterday at Delnor Wiggins Pass State Park. Started my first live feed up at Wiggins Pass. Beautiful up there. Always beautiful up at Wiggins Pass. My favorite place to be in North Naples for sunrise. Just a little more walking. So that's why I split it between Vanderbilt Beach and Wiggins. Couple little snowy egrets waiting for breakfast to come by. Hey, Sláinte, Irish whiskey Sláinte. They are now aboard Princess Cruises. So that's pretty cool. That's kind of a big deal for Sláinte. Richard Davies. If you've never tried it, if you like Irish whiskey, you should give it a try. Sláinte. A lot of people have a hard time pronouncing it. You look at the way it's spelled, S-L-A-I-N-T-E. But it is pronounced Sláinte, and it's actually an Irish toast. It's a toast to your good health. Sláinte. If you order online, you get free shipping, so that's a nice little plus. See if you can find it. Sláinte. Here I know in Naples you can get it at ABC, Total Wine. You can have a taste at Irish Times and Pavilion, the pub over at Mercado. I even think they have it at Rocco's Tacos. And, yeah, who'd have thunk it, huh? Well, unfortunately, we're not going to be doing a sunset cruise this Thursday with Boat Naples. We have just been bombing out. It's terrible, terrible, terrible. It's been so slow. Struggling here big time to make ends meet. We'd love to have you on board when the weather clears, though. Our Thursday evening Southwest Florida television cruises. They are a ton of fun. Complimentary beer and wine. And guess what? A Sláinte Irish whiskey sunset toast. Quality time with me. Come on. What more do you need? And a beautiful Southwest Florida sunset. Check out boatnaples.com. Boatnaples.com. Right now they're offering a 25% savings if you purchase a tour anytime before October 31st. It's called a prepay tour later. You don't have to take your tour now. You can wait till season when you come down, but if you purchase now, you save 25%. So that's a nice little savings. Think about it if you're planning on coming down here. boatnaples.com. A lot of sand piled up there. Gosh, I just hope we don't get any kind of surge or extra high tides during this next event. It's going to make a mess of all the sand they've been digging out and piling up. Looks like they're bringing it out. Must have gotten through the alcoves here. I just saw the machine come out from there, heading over there. Look at all that blue sky up there, up above. You wishing you were here? Are you wishing you were here walking the beach with me? I wish you were here walking the beach with me. No place better to be in the mornings, in my opinion, than walking the beach. It's even more fun when you're walking with your friends. Even though it's virtual, I'm walking with my friends. My friends and my feathered friends. Hey, I forgot the drop-off area down at Vanderbilt Beach Park, down at the very south end of Vanderbilt Beach there, down by the Ritz. Still closed, so there's no handicap parking close to the beach there. Big old pile of sand out on the beach, all the sand that they took out of the street and piled up on the beach. A pretty impressive pile of sand at that. I guess they're going to sift that, clean it, before they spread it out. A lot of folks come down here in the winter months, spend time down here. Some spend the entire winter down here. So they like seeing what's going on, how things look. I try to give them a peek at things. What the backs of some of these buildings look like. Take a good look. It's probably going to look different come next Thursday. Let's hope it's nothing bad. Maybe all these sand piles will help instead of hinder. Maybe they'll act as a barrier. I mean, that's pretty much a big berm there. The only problem with this is if the water was to come up here, even if it wasn't a pounding surf, it would stop here, but you know, it would find its way around the end of these berms and onto the properties. Oh. Just pray, pray, pray. If you appreciate my efforts, getting up early in the morning, walking over to the beach, and then sharing my beach walk with you, send some stars on Facebook. I get a penny for each star that you send to my videos. I do depend on your support, your generosity to make ends meet each month. Keep that in mind while you're watching. I couldn't be out here without your help. Tips hugely appreciated, my friends, hugely appreciated. I prefer the tips over the stars. One, you pay a fee for those stars. You pay a fee to Facebook. I wind up paying a fee to Facebook. And sometimes it can take a while to get that money, whereas the tips, they go right instantaneously into my PayPal account, and the only fee is just a small fee on my end. And I'd much rather that than the Facebook nonsense. But of course, thanks for hanging out with me. That's first and foremost. Just thanks for being a friend. Hitting that share button helps out a lot. Inviting your friends to tag along with us. That's always a big help. Saw our friend Dexter early this morning in the dark, walking the beach. I kind of came out to the beach late this morning. The sun's coming up later. I got to the beach a little before 6 this morning. I already walked up here once. This is my second trip up here. That bright sun. Can't get enough of that blue. Looks like that pile got bigger. There it is. My mile-long stretch of paradise. Heaven on earth up there, my friends. Del Norwigan's Pass State Park. I love that place. It's been through a lot over the past couple of years. This is open, closed, open, closed. Still beautiful. I still love that beach. Even if the park itself, the interior is closed. I love that mile-long beach. I think I'm just going to walk into the park just for a little bit, and I'm going to take a break, and I'll be back for another live feed. Charge my phone, give it a little juice, see if that works. Hey, be sure to follow Friends of Del Norwigan's Pass State Park on Facebook. If you want to stay up to date on what's happening with the park. Friends of Del Norwigan's Pass State Park. So many people love that park. So many people from all around the world. We have had some wonderful times at that park over the years with some wonderful people. That sky beautiful, all that blue, and the beach calling your name. Look back at that beautiful Florida sun. See some of the sand piles over there. 3 to 4 feet of sand up in the north end of the park on the roadway and in the parking lots. Man, that's a lot of sand. Parking lot 1, the south end of parking lot 1 over there. I actually did see some determined people here the other day. They actually lugged their beach chairs and umbrellas up by area 2, by parking lot 2. I believe what they're doing is they're making their way north. Removing the sand, clearing the sand from the roads and parking lots, and slowly making their way north. Alright, I'm going to take a break here. It'll be a nice little break. But I will come back. So stay tuned. Hopefully I'll see you later. If you happen to send some stars, I really do appreciate that. You can send those stars to any of my videos that I directly post, either on my personal page or Southwest Florida Television's page. My personal page, you can even send stars to photos. I don't know why I can't do that on the Southwest Florida Television page. But whatever, if you happen to send a tip, thank you. Again, it's just thanks for watching. Thanks for being a friend. Tell your friends about Southwest Florida Television. Bringing wonderful people like you together almost every morning. One beach walk at a time. That's what it's all about. Bringing people together in the morning. Hey, until next time, stay safe, stay healthy, and stay strong. Tally-ho, my friends, tally-ho. For Southwest Florida Television, I'm Rob Stan. May God bless you, your family, your friends, your fur babies, everything and everyone in your lives. And God bless our wonderful, beautiful, and amazing country. God bless America. Tally-ho. Tally-ho. Just love watching the little snow egrets flying back and forth. Tally-ho. Tally-ho.